MC Kids, aka McDonaldland. Uh, I guess if you don't live in this patriotic country of ours. Yeah, MC Kids, the greatest NES game of all time. I guess had a Game Boy game, not released here, called McDonaldland. And here you play that one of the Burger King kids, that one that was in the wheelchair, his legs magically healed, and he says, and Ronald asks him, my magic bag is missing. Can you help me find it? I'm like, no. But as I start to walk along, I start to realize that I made an awful mistake. Poor Ronald, he needs his bag. He's just a poor loner. So I go back. I'm like, yes, Ronald, I'll help you find your bag, but only if you give me 5 chocolate shakes in return. And he's like, yeah, sure. I'll throw in a Happy Meal toy. It just is an extra gift. I'm like, no, you can keep that. So we begin the first stage in this whole lovely little place full of clouds, and God, he just walks slower than molasses. I mean, I think after being in that wheelchair for so long, he's just not used to it. But I know the Asian kid from the NES game basically just beat him to bits when it came to running. He was freaking Carl Lewis compared to this slug. And we're facing off with the classic slugs, aka the Goombas of this series. And I have to just deal with this tricky little thing right here. But as you can tell earlier, I chose the hard difficulty because, as you know, I was the first ever Let's Player to beat Kaizo Mario in less than 5 minutes. So I definitely, okay, that was a little slip up right there, but how can you blame me? I'm playing on a Nintendo 64 controller right now, and it's hooked in through a USB through a TurboGrafx 16 converter, and I'm playing this on a Sega Dreamcast emulator. So deal with it, you scrubs. Oh my God! If only I had my it's time to shut up. And so, anyways, this game was ported to NES, the Commodore 64, the Amiga, this Game Boy. It got the sequel, Global Gladiators, or the semi-official sequel that was on the Genesis and I think the Game Gear, and it also had a third game called Gunstar Heroes I heard was pretty good, but that's not the case. I mean, this is MC Kids. This is the classic, but this port does it no justice. I mean, I might as well be playing Street Fighter Alpha on the Game Boy and freaking play this sad here I am at the end of the stage. And I think I'm about to meet Birdie and shoot some dice in the alley with her. She bitch owes me $10. Oh my! Oh, look at this bat! I'm gonna hit this bat. Watch. Boom! I totally got the bat. I'm freaking awesome at this game. But here we are at one of the trickiest parts in the entire game. I mean, you just have to be well, a little slip up right there. This stage is freaking hard, man. What is this? Is this on? Oh yeah, I did put it on hard difficulty. Oh well, who gives a gosh darn it? Okay, so. Oh man, these platforms are very tricky, man. You got to be the best of the best in order to beat these platforms. I am very shocked and appalled at how difficult this freaking game is. I mean, you see that bird, you hit it, it knocks you out one freaking hit and takes out 5 of your lives. If you have negative lives, it'll turn the game off forever and you can't turn your Game Boy back on for 5 more years. Oh, it's that difficult, sir. I mean, just people like the TAS guys are looking at this video like, I'm not fucking touching that, It's just terrifying. I don't know how to get past that bet. Do you? I bet you don't. If you do know, then please don't tell me. I want to keep it a surprise. Oh, here we are at the trickiest part of the game. Oh my God, I can't believe that happened. But I'm pretty damn good at this game. Otherwise, some of you may know my infamous McDonaldland Let's Play that went on for 145 parts and was featured on the front page at lparchive.org. Got some good props. I think I got tons of great props on that video. I was considered like the greatest Let's Player of all time. I couldn't believe it. So But no, I'm just kidding. I've never done a let's play of this. I bet you couldn't tell though. I bet you I have you all fooled right there. So yeah, dude. I mean, I'm gonna beat this level. If my life depends on it, man. If I die of electrocution one day, oh my god, I'd better think. Well, at least I beat level 2 of McDonaldland on the Game Boy, and oh my god. Little slippery slope right there. What game is this? Super Mario World 2? There's this touch fuzzy get dizzy, touch of bats get dizzy, touch of bats get barf all over the place. Oh my god. I'm getting up. Oh man. Freak this game forever. Look at that bootleg hamburger. I'm done. Later days!